Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. You take a look at San Antonio. These guys have been getting it done pretty much everywhere in the midst of a good stretch here. Back home again could propel them to another win.
The start of a homestand here, a short one, but nonetheless a very important one. So you want to get off to a good start.
Now, here's Mitchell. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Vassell wide open. Knocks down the three ball. Vassell's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for San Antonio. RJ, last season, as we know, the Cavs got hit with the injury bug at the worst possible time, right in the playoffs.
Yeah, the worst time possible. Their key players all had injury concerns as the season wore on. But sometimes you just got to play through it in the playoffs.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, "My guys have studied the reports, we've reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape." Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Kevin?
Thank you once again, Allie. Pass to Castle. Here's Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. Vassell, no good. It's been a slow start here for Cleveland. Looking for their first basket of the game. Now, here's Mitchell. Unable to get that one.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
And it's Vassell in the corner. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Vassell got his second basket of the night.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here is Harden. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Here's Mitchell. On the high post, he drills it.
Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they could make a basket, I guess.
Outside, Fox. For 3, Vassell. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
He's coming to work, ready to ball. Hitting 3 of his first 4 shots. Okay.
Pass to Mitchell. Screen by Allen. To the paint. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The size and strength of Allen is sometimes overwhelming for defenses, even when they try to rough him up.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. So, Richard, let's give him some credit. Jared Allen has turned himself into a more complete player, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's not just a floor spacer, but he does everything else at an elite level. Very efficient. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes that will beat you.
The shot's good.
Everyone knows Mitchell wants to take it to that basket, so the pull-up is so effective.
Here's Wembanyama. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Now, here's Vassell. He's got 9. With the fadeaway. Off the left rim and out.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Back to Harden. Mobley is screened. From deep. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
And stolen by Payton. Harden with it. Now guarded by Fox. Pass to Allen. It's good. This game is all even.
Nice job by Allen inside, getting the ball in a good spot and finding a way to execute.
Back to Fox. Plays it up and banks it in.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Here is Carter. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. It's Strus on the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Harper wide open, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Bull. It's rebounded by Koloko. Here's Harper. Here he goes. And Harper slams it in.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now, here's Thomas. Nothing on the board. Shot clock at 5. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Clock at 2. Edwards. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
It's stolen by Edwards. Bryant comes with the double team. Back to Carter. In the corner, Bull with it. Wing shot on the way. Rebounded by the Spurs.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. San Antonio leading by 4. Outside Harper. And Bull pulls it down. 1:39 left here in the first quarter. And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
So it's San Antonio now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Koloko. Kicks it out to Bryant. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Bryant.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now, here's Bull. Hasn't made one yet. And it's Carter penetrating. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So.
And Harper slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Now, here's Bull. It's rebounded by Koloko. Bryant on the wing. Here's Harper driving the lane. Devin Vassell has been on display for the San Antonio Spurs.
The Cavaliers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Here's Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama up high, down hard.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Pass to Thomas. Now here's Edwards, guarded by Harris. Outside Thomas. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Fox. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie before. Did you see that, Donovan Mitchell?
Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points.
It's Fox with the drive. Harris inside the line. San Antonio again missing. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
That one falls.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
Got a piece of it. Payton with it. Now guarded by Fox. Pass to Harden. Harden draws the double. Mitchell in the corner. Mitchell slams it in.
And while Mitchell is about 6'3", his wingspan is 6'10". That's what helps him finish.
The wide open look here for Fox. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Harden with the ball for the Cavaliers. It's a three-point game. Mobley outside. Now, here is Harden. Mitchell outside. 4 on the shot clock. Screen by Allen. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Good! Donovan Mitchell down low.
One thing you can count on with Mitchell, he will just keep attacking.
Pass to Harris. Takes a three. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. San Antonio leading. Wembanyama outside. Oh, Wembanyama spacing the floor.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
From deep Harden, rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Pass to Mobley. And stolen by Castle. Three-pointer, Fox. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Harden looking it over. They can't stop the run with that one.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it.
Oh, what a slam from Wembanyama.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Tries the spin move. Pass to Mobley. Fades and shoots. Basket counts. Mobley's got 5 now.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
Wembanyama outside. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 12 now for San Antonio. And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Strus. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Takes a step back. 6 to shoot. Pass to Carter. Over Harper. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Spurs leading by 12. Wembanyama down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
A shot by Reddish, no good.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Thomas outside. San Antonio with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
The wide open shot from Strus. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Now that's confidence right there. Passing up an easy 2 on the break and letting it fly from 3-point range.
Back to Harper. Pass to Champagny. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the dunk by Bryant.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Outside Harper. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Pass to Bull. The jump hook. It's rebounded by Koloko. Outside Harper.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Here's the screen. Harper's shot's good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And it's Strus missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, a bit surprising to see them leading at this point, given the number of turnovers they've already committed.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Harper. Edwards with the block. And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Harris.
There is no one better at drawing fouls than James Harden. And it can be frustrating for a defender. It's an art that he has mastered.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Mitchell wide open. And Mobley throws it down.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
Now Fox. Vassell outside. Wembanyama a screen. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 14 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Launches it. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Harden. Oh, Harden with a good look down low.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
Fox goes in. Spurs working the ball around now. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell outside. Oh, it's Mitchell capitalizing in transition.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
And Wembanyama outside. James Harden with the rebound.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Shots good by Mitchell.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Kevin?
On a mission for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And stolen by Castle. Vassell outside. Back to Wembanyama. They double team Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. And it's Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Back to Harden. Allen, right side. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Vassell with it. Now Payton defending.
It's his work ethic that Devin Vassell has earned the trust of his teammates, and it shows on the court. He's become a more aggressive and confident player.
And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Carter outside. A three from Strus. Drills it from outside. Strus has got 9.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Driving inside. Here's Bull. No scoring in this one. Misses the layup.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Here's Carter. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here is Carter. It's Strus on the wing. Here's Thomas. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Here's Champagny. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Wembanyama throws it down.
A big night for Wembanyama is a career night for most players.
Pass to Strus. And there's the drive. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Edwards with the screen. Down low. And stolen by Bryant. And he drives in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Pass to Strus. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Carter. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And the dunk by Bryant.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Strus's shot is good. Strus has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Here's Harper. And it falls over the rim and in. Harper's got 17 now.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Thomas, no good.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Inside, Bull, and the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Reddish with the ball. Still without a basket. The shake. Harper's shot's good. And the Spurs lead by 21.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
From deep, Thomas. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but overall.
54.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here is Fox. And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Poked loose. The dive for the ball. And stolen by Vassell. Fox looking it over. And he's good on the 3-ball. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And he banks in the layup.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Connects from 3-point range.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Fox, no good.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Harris. Spurs leading by 21. Castle with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Harris outside. Back to Castle. Here's the 3. Hands it from downtown.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
Rebounded by Castle. On offense, here are the Spurs. They host the Clippers after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Pass to Champagnie. It's Vassell on the wing. And another basket for San Antonio.
You see the improvement in Vassell's jump shot, looking more and more confident now.
Payton in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3-point range. Payton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. And the free throw, no good. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Harper with the steal. And Harper slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
All the way up. The beard. Well, those were 2 loud points.
Harden grabs the miss. And so Harden will bring it up for Cleveland to the inside. Tyson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Outside, Bryant. Stolen by Allen. Knocked away. It's stolen by Bryant. Back to Vassell. Screen by Bryant. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Now here's Harden. Back to Mitchell. Pulls up. High post. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction. In terms of turnovers, it's slowly becoming a problem.
Here's Harden. RJ, the NBA this season hosting some regular season games in Berlin and in London. Possible basketball markets moving forward.
Yeah, with the NBA looking at a new league in Europe, bringing the NBA games to these cities will help drive the interest.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
14 fouls.
Here's Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Does Wemby even need to jump to dunk? No. Must be nice.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for
Thomas surveying the D. Harden outside. Fires from deep. Mobley. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They almost lose out on that possession, but Mobley gets there just in the nick of time to finish it off.
Pass to Champagny. Back to Harper. A beautiful reverse layup. Harper's got 14 points now in the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's Harden with the drive, and it's Harper with the rebound. Pass to Bryant. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, last season a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
And a deep three from Harden. The long distance three is buried.
one thing about Harden, he makes the game look so easy. Ladies and gentlemen, do not try this at home. This man just drops bombs.
Bruce in the corner. And the three off target. Outside Harper. They set the screen. A putback. Kicks it out to Bryant. Spins. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Mobley.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:35 left in the fourth. Now Mitchell. And that one, good. Mitchell's got 7 now in this quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for San Antonio.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
And there is no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
Pass to Champagny. Oh, good on the triple. Outside Thomas. It's Strus on the wing. Here's Bull. Here's Reddish. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what